What's up, everybody? So this is the demo for the Cinema Rosa. The developers have been so kind, very cool people so far. They're just giving out some demos for people to try out, and I'm trying this out for now. They said they'd be releasing the game at the end of 2018, so maybe about half the year left or so until we can get the full release of this one. So I'm going to hop in. I haven't tried anything out yet. I can't get into the options. That doesn't seem to be working right now. But we're just going to go from there. So, new game. Here we go.
I walk at night in the Cinema Rosa, basking in the afterglow of our time together, sifting through notes and memories.
Okay. Let's see, Racey on the phone there. Door's locked. Door's locked. Okay. So I'm missing all of these different elements. Large popcorn and large drink. Freight your ticket. Here's how I make it goes. Okay. Oh. Excellent.
Hello? Stop being mean. Hello? Hello?
Saturday, 9:28 p.m.
Ooh. A brutish wine with a hint of noir. Big sleeper. No clue. The butler did it. Or did he? Cinema Rosa opened a dance hall Sunday, adding a unique 1920s flair to the casual cinema goer's experience. Dance hall was the brainchild of cinema's owners, with film posters dotting the walls and piano music playing out from the gallery. The hall is an experience not to be missed among other attractions in the city, perfect for that date night out at special summers. Personality, CG shoot, offended me on social media, terminated me. The reason. Fire. Not sure if I can. I guess that's unnecessary to deal with. Oh, here's some tapes. I don't think I can collect them.
Do you remember when we first met? It was out by the Caroline docks and the ships were sailing in. The pigeons were chasing us around, while your eyes shone like so many late-night dancers. Sometimes I relive that moment in my head, watching you at the wharf as you leave, ceaselessly. I can't escape the feeling that everything would have gone differently had I talked to you back then. I have kept this diary hidden away from you, locked inside the Cinema Rosa. You're probably already trawling through my things searching for clues. I knew you'd come looking for me. You always do. It started as a project between the two of us, opening a cinema. I remember that day so clearly now. I had a plan to meet you in Oxford that afternoon. The idea was to explore the library together, chase down the last remaining copy of Tolstoy's diary. On the way out, we stumbled on this old book on Art Deco cinemas. It was the perfect project, a way for us to live out 100 different lives together. Even then, there were warning signs. The fire in the projection room, the accident in the lobby. The newspapers began calling the place haunted. Maybe they were onto something.
I still can't do anything with that. Alright.
I've written out these directions. Read them carefully, so there won't be any mistake.
Darling, that's me. July 1st, 5 o'clock, 102nd floor, top of the Empire State Building.
Yes. That's it right there. It's the tallest building in the world. You can't miss that.
No.
It's the nearest thing to heaven we have in New York. You sure you take the elevator? Well, until we meet again, take care of yourself.
The next week, we saw the opening of a film. Imagine that. Seeing a premiere in your very own cinema. I remember that vacant stare you had on the way out, like your mind was playing out ideas in some distant universe. It all comes back to those late-night stints in the office. You had this idea that if you worked hard enough, you could become someone else, someone better. Everything became a sale. Your voice, your movement, your belief system. Anything that wasn't tied down was sold off, until I could no longer recognize you. Months passed until things got worse. I was away on business, and when I came back, you could barely look at me. I saw the fire in your eyes, smoke filling up the projection room, everything we had worked towards collapsing in a single afternoon. Someone had disabled the fire alarms. That was the first time we went to Michael. He was recommended by a friend. Michael worked in this grey, simple office out west, with nothing on the walls. It somehow needed more colour to it.
The colors red, green, and blue are combined using light to make a variety of different colors. Known as RGB, the system is typically used in creation of computer graphics and graphic design. First channel, R, is the red channel. The second channel, G, is the green channel. The third channel, B, is the blue channel. The maximum input to any one channel is 255. Purple, for example, would be 255 minus 000 minus 255. Okay.
Michael said he couldn't help. It had gone on too long. It was already infecting your brain, seeping through neural networks like a worm through soil, erasing every memory. Michael phoned me that night. Said it would never be the same. I didn't believe him. I couldn't. We never went to Oxford, did we? Everything appears and disappears.
Well, nice, guys. I appreciate you letting us try out the demo. It was an experience. There's some things that don't seem too obvious. It's not the most intuitive in some of those puzzles, and where you might need to go. And, yeah, a little frustrating at sometimes. But overall, I think it's a great idea. It's really fun. I like the idea of it being kind of like a mist kind of puzzle game. You need to piece things together and progress through the game. Definitely a nice style of game for that kind of puzzle adventure. Yeah, so keep working on it. I'd love to try out anything else you guys have coming our way. So thanks again, guys. See you later.